and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper, the model builder, and we're going on with the Regina di Relli. Yeah, you can see what's happening here. We're going on with the Lancia Stratos, and I've got the parts for 49, 40, 50, 51 and 52 here. We're still working on the dashboard, and we're starting with the parts that you see in front of me. And I am going to turn on that light so you can see a little bit better. And we're going to do something funny. Where is that screwdriver? I put it ready. We wound that, has a little wire there, because we're going to make that the CV, is it CB wire? It's a little bit big, but I've got nothing thinner, and I think it's pretty okay. We need to make a little hook that we can hook in here. Oh my goodness. This is a bloody fiddly little thing to put in. We're unhooking the B wire again. But to do it properly. And we need to do another tiny hook there as well. We've hooked that CB on, and then we need to put an AP screw in there. And then we're going to turn that one around. I'll show you in a moment. And put that CB there. And that is what we have, that little thing in that little wire there. It's not superbly, but it's there. Then we're going to put that aside and get these in. And push those into the correct sides. We put those little things in there. Yep, that's the way. So you put it through those points there. And then we put another 2 of those AP screws in there, and put that one away and take that one out. And push it a little harder so it fits in. And then we've got that with that thing on the back. There we go. I'm putting that on the side, and let's see what we do in 50, because that is 49 done. So that is stage 50 that we're putting on, and we're putting it on like so. Sorry, other way around. Have a look at that orientation. You should know if you look properly. We only have AP screws, so we screw that on with 3 AP screws on that one, and that one, and that will be back when they're all on. So as you can see right there, 3 screws in there, and that is what we have, and that is what we've got to do in this stage. So it's bloody quick. If I'm going this quickly, I can do the BTTF DeLorean build tomorrow. My basic versions without any big mods, like my deluxe version with all the mods, more or less. That's model mods brought out. Okay, now let's see how this works. How are we going to put that wire away? Okay, did I miss something? Putting that wire straight down. So we've got it there, and this is where we're putting 1, 2, 3, and those 3 posts there as well. Sorry, the other way around. There it is, like that. So 1, 2, and 3, and another one deep in there. We're starting with the APs. I know, guys, this is all black on black, so it's hard for you to see, but I'll try my utmost best to show everything as much as possible. That's with most of these builds. There's so much black in it that it's hard for me to show you. But I've got a big iPad screen in front of me, so I know whether or not it's showing properly. And one is all the way down there, so you need a screwdriver with a long head, or I don't know how, shaft, not the short one I have right there. So it's on. 1, 2, 3. That is what we have. That is what we have. Let's put that away. Let's see what we're doing next. We've got these two holes there. Yeah, those. We're putting these in. Is there a certain way? No. Oh, the other way around. There's an angled side on one, and that shows you how to put it in, because the angled side is up here, and if you put this one in, the angled side is, you need to make sure that it's on top, otherwise you cannot get it in. And then just push quite a bit and you'll see that you get it in. Well, we're going to put that to the side, and we're going to put that together as you see me do there, to right there, and we're going to put and still we're staying with the AP in that to keep those two together. There's a locating pin in there, so you know how to put them in. So if we're having it like so, have a look at those. They are supposed to be in there. I think I'm doing this right, like so. And we're putting CPs in there. Be careful, because they're on an angle. And two more. And remember that you're not screwing in straight like with a 90 degrees, but it's on an angle. Then we've got that together with those screws in at the angles. So straight down like so. Yep, we've done all those. A bit. I put one of the knobs came out, so I put that in with a little bit of my favorite glue. And then we're going to put this one on. There is a little outtake there and the two screw points, and it all helps you to put it in the right position. Hold it like so, and that one has to be right there. That's correct. And then we are going to put, I did something wrong, but that's alright. It can be corrected. So we're putting a CP screw in here. And these should not have been done. But that's alright, we can take them out. So we've got one there, and that one is a CP, but this has to be a GP, because it's going all the way through and into the dashboard underneath. And this one can be taken out because that's a CP as well. That's too short to keep it all into position. That's a CP. Then we're putting the GP in the position that we just emptied. So we've put this whole system in, CP, CP, and then a GP, GP, and we had those CPs in already. And that finishes stage 51. This is stage 52, and these are the 3 stages that we have. We're gonna have a look at that, and we're getting that one out, and we're pushing them into the points that we have in that area. It's just quite it's a push in, and it's in there pretty darn good right there. We push those two together like so, and we're gonna put it right there. And this went in a little bit too easy, so I'm gonna put some of my that's well, it jumps straight in there. This is a smelly glue, guys. So we've put on that part and those two together, and we glue that in a bit with my favorite glue by Tamiya, which is the extra thin glue cement. we are done with this stage and these stages, I should say. So, and let me zoom this one out so you can see what we have. So these are the parts we have, the remote control from the previous stages and so on. Shall we just have a look and see if all the lights are still working and see how that looks? That dashboard looks like this. It's not as bad as it is, as it was first, but it's a lot of light. Pretty, I like this horn. So we're turning everything off, we're turning the switch off. And guys, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for sticking out all the way to the end, and please join me next time for any of my other builds. Maybe this one, maybe one of the ones that you see in the back here, one of those somewhere sometime. Check out my YouTube channel. I've got a video out on every even day, so there should be quite some. Have a look at that. I'm still waiting on quite a few Coundashes. They're on their way, but it's taking a little bit longer than I hoped it would. But thank you very much for joining me again. Please like, subscribe and pass it on, and I see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.